play game together, my friends. What is Big Brother's name? Mirko. What is little sister name? Michela. Our stories. Other name is Mirko, and sister name is Michela. Episode 1. An Ordinary Day. Once upon a time, in the vastness of the cosmos, there was a small, glimmering planet, a jewel of blue and green called Earth. In its quiet corners, stories of wonder and adventure were waiting to be discovered. This is one of those stories. Next section is a tutorial designed to introduce you to the game's mechanics at a relaxed pace. If you'd like to jump straight into the main stories, you can skip ahead to the day when everything changes. What will you do? Oh, we play together. We play the tutorial to learn the basics. Nestled in a peaceful town surrounded by rolling hills and whispering trees, there was a cozy little neighborhood where everyone knew each other. It was the kind of place where the days were gentle and the night had whisper of mystery. Whisper of mystery? Oh, really? Oh, come on. I've been here for years, and the only mystery I've seen is the keep stealing Mr. Jenkins' apple at night. Well, not every mystery is about apples, you know. This town has a secret that even a wise old like you might not have noticed. Not noticed. Excuse me, I see everything. Nothing escapes these sharp eyes. But if there is a mystery, maybe you should let me solve it. After all, I am the expert here. An expert who sleeps through half the night? Sure? I'll keep that in mind, but that's just to say, some mysteries are meant to unfold in their own time. Fine, but don't forget to call me. If things get really mysterious, I'm just a hoot away. Of course. How could we solve anything without yours sharp eyes? In one of those charming homes, nestled in a peaceful neighborhood, surrounded by blooming gardens and colorful trees, lived a warm and loving family. At the heart of this family were two siblings, Mirko and Michela. Mirko was kind-hearted and responsible, always looking out for his curious little sister, Michela, who filled every corner of the house with laughter and energy. Together, they shared a bond as bright as the sunlight morning that bathed their home. Their loyal dog, Jupiter, stood watching the backyard, his wooden doghouse tucked under the shade of a sturdy oak tree. Jupiter had a knack for adventure, or at least for chasing squirrels, and was as much a part of this family as anyone else. The house itself stood tall and proud, its blue-painted walls gleaming softly in the morning light. A charming porch with white railing wrapped around the front, while the backyard blossomed with vibrant flower and lush greenery. The house wasn't just a home, it was the starting point of many small adventures, where every morning held the promise of new discoveries, and every evening ended with warm stories, shared over the kitchen table. This was no ordinary family, and as the sun began to rise, painting the sky with strokes of gold, their story was just about to unfold in the most unexpected way. Wait a second. The kids sound lovely and all, but do they even have a parents? You know, like a dad and a mom? Of course they do. Their father is a kind and hardworking man, and their mother is loving and always full of ideas. They're the heart of this family, guiding and supporting their children. Sounds like you're just saying that to cover a plot hole. Are you sure you're not making this up as you go? Me? Make things up? Never. I like you, who accidentally flies into people's window at night. I stick to the facts. There was one time, and besides, maybe I was investing a mystery. You know, like a professional. Of course, you were Sherlock Holmes. Now, if we were done here, can I get back to the story? Fine. But don't forget, I'm always watching for science. In the heart of the peaceful town stood a proud red brick school. Its tall windows reflecting the midday sunlight. The building was surrounded by neat walkways, a small parking lot, and colorful tree that swayed gentle in the breeze. It was a place full of life, where children ran across the playground, louder echoing between the walls. Inside one of these classrooms sat Mirko, his desk near a bright window overlooking the school's tight grounds. With a curious mind and thoughtful demeanor, he loved exploring new ideas, especially when his teacher sparked his imagination. For Mirko, the school wasn't just a place to learn. It was a canvas for dreams, where each day brought new possibility. And here he is, our Mirko, a bright and curious student who loves learning and exploring new ideas. He's always attentive in class, ready to take on any challenge his teacher gives him. Not only is he successful in his studies, but he's also a good friend, kind, helpful, and always ready to share a lot. Mirko doesn't know it yet, but today something extraordinary is about to happen. Something that will take him far beyond the safety of his classroom and into the adventure of a lifetime. And here you have the teacher, known for the warm smile and endless patience. She's the kind of teacher who makes every lesson come alive, filling the classroom with curiosity and excitement. Always ready to encourage her students, she believes that every question, no matter how small, is the first step toward discovery, and today her favorite topic, our solar system, has the entire class listening intently. Our solar system is full of incredible wonders. For example, did you know that Venus is the hottest planet, even though Mercury is closer to the Sun? Wow, really? And here I thought the hottest place was Mr. Abigail's roof in the middle of July. Well, I'm sure Mr. Abigail would agree, but Venus has a bit by a few thousand degrees. Okay, Venus wins this time, but I'm still keeping my vote for Mr. Abigail's roof. Much easier to land on. And Mars, our neighbor, was the tallest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. It's nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Isn't that incredible? Class sat in awe. Some students whispering "wow" to each other. Mirko, as always, was listening intensely, eager to learn more. Alright, let's start with a question. Which planet is known as the Red Planet? Raise your hand if you know the answer. The classroom breathed levelly as some students raised their hands eagerly, while others hesitated, unsure of the answer. Yes, sure, raise your hand. Mirko confidently raised his hand, hoping to get picked by the teacher. Good enthusiasm, Rebecca. Let's hear from you. Mars, the red planet. That's correct. Mars is indeed the red planet. Well done. Great job, everyone. Now, here's another question. Which planet is famous for its beautiful rings? And happy if you know the answer. The students exchanged glances, some raising their hands eagerly while others seemed more hesitant. Raise your hand. Let's go. Mirko raised his hand again, determined to answer this time. Alright. Mirko, what do you think? Which planet has beautiful rings? Oh, let's go for Jupiter, Saturn, or Neptune. The right answer is Saturn. Let's go. Mirko took carefully and said Saturn. That's absolutely correct. Saturn is famous for its stunning rise. Well done, Mirko. Great job, everyone. It's wonderful to see how much you've been paying attention. Keep up the great work. Well, I know all the answer, but I don't have any finger to raise, you know? What's so funny? It's true. You couldn't flap it to your wing. That might have got the teacher attention. Maybe next time. I try that. Alright, everyone. Time for races. Go and enjoy yourselves. The bell rang, signaling recess. Mirko stood up, wondering how to spend his break time. Go to playground, go to the restroom, stay in the classroom. Well, let's go. Go to the playground with our friends. Mirko stepped outside in the schoolyard. The warm sun beaming down as louder, and shudder filled the air. Children darted across the playground, some playing tag while others took turns at the swing or hopscotch. The scene was alive with energy, a perfect escape from the stuffy classroom. Ah, the great outdoors. Sunlight, fresh air, and the sound of children screaming. Playing. What's at the light? Mirko scanned the playground, unsure of where to go. That's when he spotted Rebecca, his classmate, waving enthusiastically as they walked over. Rebecca was always full of ideas, some things too many, but she always made things fun. Hey, Mirko, we're playing a memory card game over by the benches. Want to join us? Mirko hesitated for a moment, looking over to where a small group of kids sat around the table, flipping colorful cards and loading. Rebecca, as usual, didn't wait for a reply. Just for fun, no pressure or anything. Unless, of course, you don't want to lose to me, she teased with a playful smirk. The challenge in her tone lit a competitive spark in Mirko. Sure, follow Rebecca. Alright, you're on. Let's see if you can keep up. They walked together toward the bench, where the other child lay. Rebecca quickly explained the rules as they approached. Simply stuff, flip 2 cards, and if they match, you keep them. The one who reveals all the cards in the fewest number of attempts wins. Think you've got the memory for it? Oh, a memory game. My memory is impeccable. You know? I can recall every mouse I've ever seen. Too bad I don't have fingers to flip the card. I'll have you know, I finished this game in just 6 trees last time. Let's see if you can beat that, Mirko. No pressure or anything. 6 tries? Show off. Let's see if our hero can pull off a miracle, or if this become an epic memory meltdown. Ready when you are. Let's go, guys. Try the first one and the second one too. Third one. Oh, is reverse. Perfect. Try the first pair, the second pair, third, and also the fourth. Well, you got there in the end, and maybe we shall practice a bit more. What you do say? Don't worry, Mirko, it's all about having fun. Fun? If fun means losing, just kidding, kid. You'll get there next time, or maybe the next time. Despite the slight sting of defeat, Mirko laughed it off thanks to Rebecca's kind words. There was always another chance to improve. But before Mirko could plan a match, the bell rang, summoning the students back to class. The next stop, the science lab, a place full of bubbling beakers, glowing experiments, and endless possibilities. The science lab buzzed with excitement as students gathered around the workstation. Glass, beakers, and shiny tools reflected the overhead lights and the faint smell of chemical lingered in the air. It was the kind of place where discoveries and occasional mess were made. Alright, class. Today we're going to learn about chemical reaction. Don't worry, nothing too explosive. Our experiment will show us gases are produced when certain materials react with each other. Watch closely. Teacher placed a glass bottle in the workstation. The movement calm and deliberated. The students leaned in, curiosity lighting up their face. In the experiment, we'll add vinegar and baking soda to this bottle. When they mix, they'll create carbon dioxide gas, which will inflate the balloons I'm about to act to the bottle's opening. Wait, so the balloons blows up without us having to blow into it? Exactly. The gas from the reaction will do all the works for us. Inflating a balloon without blowing into it? Now that's cheating. Back in my day, we had to flap our wings for hours just to get the air moving. First, we pour some vinegar into the bottle. This will act as our acid. Be careful, pour it delicate. The fine smell of vinegar wafting through the air. Next, we add the baking soda, which is our base. When these two combine, they'll release carbon dioxide gas. Oh, it's like the soda in our drinks? In a way, yes, but this reaction is much faster. Watch closely. The teacher scooped some baking soda into a funnel, letting it slide into the bottle of vinegar. As soon as the two substances meet, the mixture began to fizz and bubble. Now, we attach the balloon to the bottle like this. She quickly secured the balloons over the mouth of the bottle. The balloon started to inflate, puffing up as if by magic. Gas from the reaction filled it in seconds, drawing gasps as of our from the students. Wow, it's like a science magic trick! Magic science. Some things are right. Expect one as fewer rabbits and top hats. The room buzzed with excitement as the teacher smiled at the inflated balloon, clearly pleased with her demonstration. Alright, now it's your turn. Each group will get a set of materials, and I want you to try the experiment yourself. If you're unsure, think back to what we just did. Mirko watched as the teacher handed out trays of materials to each group. Now it was his turn to gather the items for his team. But which one did he need? Now, let's see who's been paying attention. Have half of them hands up with a mess before they get it right. Select the item you think are needed for the experiment. Well, vinegar, baking soda, no water, no flour, no spoon, no cup, no cola, salt, no yes balloon, yes bottle. We confirm selection. You selected the right items. Mirko confidently places the chosen materials on the table. His group, Mia and Matthews, tuned in, eager to begin. It was time to see if teamwork really did make the dream work. Alright, Mirko, I've got the materials. Now, let's not blow up the lab, okay? Yeah, I've heard about vinegar volcanoes. Let's keep it to just inflating the balloons this time. Relax, I've got this. Let's just follow the step and make this work. Ready? Ready. Matthew, you hold the bottles ready. I'll handle the vinegar and Mirko can add the baking soda. They worked together seamlessly, each taking on their role like a well-practiced team. The vinegar poured into the bottle, the baking soda followed, and suddenly the balloon started to inflate with a hiss. It's working! Look at it go! We're official scientists. Thought we write it to a journal or something? How about just celebrating we didn't break anything? The balloon swelled up, round and proud, as the group high-fived each other. A moment of victory shared between friends. Well, look at that. Teamwork, science, and zero explosion. I'm actually impressed. It's amazing what happens when everyone works together, isn't it? Sure, but let's be honest, the real winner is the balloon. It knew its limits any bigger and it would have been Pop Gus the Science. Mirko couldn't help but loud at the sight of his friend cheering, the balloon whopping like a victory flag in the midst of it all. He realized something when everyone brought their strengths to the table. Anything was possible. School day slowly wound down as the students moved from one subject to the next. History, math, and even a quick spelling test filled the final hours before the bell rang, signaling freedom at least. Backpacks were slung over shoulders, louder echoed through the hallways, and the tired shuffle if it hinted at a long day behind them. Sweet sound of dismissal. It's like a music of their ears. And to mind, do you know how exhausting it's watching people learn all day and need a nap? Mirko, however, didn't seem tired at all. With a bounce in his step, he waved goodbye to his friend, Matthew and Mia, as they parted ways at the school gates. See you tomorrow, Mirko! Try not to let your dog eat your homework again. And don't forget, next time I'm winning the memory game. Mirko waved back, lauding as their voice faded into the distance. The warm afternoon sun cast long shadows across the quiet street as he began his walk home. Welcome? Very classic. Oh, and let me guess. Then the aliens arrive and the real space adventure begins, right? No? Still waiting? Patience hold. Not every great story begins with aliens crashing out of the sky. Yeah, but at this rate, it's starting to feel like a teeny walking adventure. I'm just saying. Throw me a spaceship or something. Mirko, obviously, to the whole ongoing commentary, continued his steady walk home, his mind wandering from class projects to what might be for dinner. Mirko spotted Mr. Harold carrying grocery bags as he walked from school. Oh, hello, Mirko. Coming back from school. Yes, Mr. Harold. Would you like some help with this bag? That's very kind of you. How was school today? It was interesting. We learned about the solar system today. Solar system, you see? You know, I used to work at NASA, the space engineer. Yeah, sure, why not? Ask about his NASA career. Really? That's amazing. What kind of work did you do there? I helped design a navigation system for a spacecraft. In fact, I still tinker with some old equipment at home. Just then, one of these bags split open, spilling groceries into the sidewalk. Oh dear. All my shopping list in this place. Could you help me arrange them carefully? You have to carefully place Mr. Harold's grocery. Can you help him? Sure. Let's go. Well. Going to put in order, guys. Go. Here. In the middle, on left. Other one on top. Right, and the left. Let's go! GG. Remarkable work. You have quite steady hands. Yeah, you deserve this. Won your first cookie. Yeah! Mr. Harold reached into his pocket and pulled out a carefully wrapped cookie. My wife's special recipe. Says there, out of this world. Mirko said goodbye to Mr. Harold and continued his walk home, special cookie safely tucked away. As Mirko walked down the familiar street toward home, the afternoon sun cast a long shadow across the sidewalk. The event of the school day, the experiment, the memory game, helping Mr. Harold, still played in his mind. That's our furry friend. You know, you're doing a remarkable job of acting like a regular earthly pooch. If only you knew, dear old, if only you knew. What's with the mysterious tone? Are you trying to foreshadow something? Because if you are, you're about as subtle as a meteor shower. Hey, Jupiter! How's my favorite dog doing? Did you guard the house well today? Jupiter wagged his tail enthusiastically, circling around Mirko with pure joy. For now, he was every bit the ordinary loving family dog. Big brother, you're finally home! Oh my gosh! You won't believe what I did today! Let me guess, you built a rocket in a backyard? Oh, silly, even better, I made cookies! All by myself. Well, Mom helped a little with the oven part, but I mixed everything and they're shaped like stars and moons and rockets. Stars and moons and rockets. Hate that this girl is a psychic. Someone's heavy-handed with the foreshadowing again. The enthusiasm in Michaela's voice was contagious, her excitement making her practically bounce and her toes. I have to try them. They are my first batch ever. They make them extra special. Please, please, please. Yeah, sure. Have the cookies. They sound amazing, Michaela, but maybe we should wait until after dinner? Mom always says sweets before dinner. Ever no go. But they're still warm. I worked so hard on them. Just one tiny bite? Tell you what, give me the best one for dessert. This way I can enjoy it properly. Deal? Welcome home, sweetie. I see Michaela already told you about the baking adventure. The kitchen may never be the same, but she was so determined. Looks like someone turned the kitchen into a cooking laboratory. I wonder if she put on a little chef's hat and said, "For science!" every time she added chocolate chips. Hey, sport! How was school today? Learn anything interesting? Actually, yeah. We learned about the solar system today. Did you know Venus is hotter than Mercury? Then too, Mercury is closer to the sun? Fascinating, isn't it? It's because of Venus' thick atmosphere, like a blanket that traps it. Speaking of which, that reminds me of a new cooling system we're developing for the spacecraft at work. Oh dear, where? Here we go with the rocket talk again. Did I have to admit? All this space discussion in the house lately is quite something. First, Michaela's space stand cooking. Now, your school lesson. Is everyone in this family obsessed with space? What's next? Is the cold fish going to turn out to be an alien too? The family chatted happily, sharing stories about their day. The late afternoon sun streamed through the window, creating a warm, cozy atmosphere. But soon, both parents need some help. Oh, Mirko, why are you here? I've been trying to reorganize the kitchen after Hurricane Michaela swept, along with her baking project. Would you mind helping me put away these dishes? Some are still warm from the dishwater. I need help with this bookshelf too. I've been trying to organize my engineering manuals, but some of them got all mixed up with your mom's recipe book and Michaela's storybook. Hey, my fairy tales about princess astronauts are perfectly scientific. Help your mom or help your dad? My daddy too. That's my reinforcement. You know, organized books is a lot like organizing a space mission. Everything's need to be in exactly the right place. Dad, not everything has to be about rocket. Says the girl who made space stand cooking. The bookshelf needs some attention. Allora, dobbiamo riordinare, ragazzi, vediamo un attimino. Partiamo dal basso, mi sembra che possa continuare oltre. Ci sono tanti. Allora, finestra, la teniamo qui in alto a destra, a sinistra. Poi ancora centrale con uno scaffalino. Ok. Oh yes, excellent work. Now I can finally find my advanced propulsion system without accidentally grabbing your mom's advanced mastery technique. Mirko finally made it to this room, ready for some quiet time. The homework from today's classes wasn't going to do itself after all. Hey, big brother! Still not ready for cooking testing? still doing homework, Michaela, but I promise I'll try them after dinner. They're special, you know. I made them with extra love and some secret ingredients. Secret ingredients? Why do you have a feeling these aren't just regular chocolate chip cookies? If only they knew just how special those cookies will turn out to be. Oh, that reminds me. I need to feed Jupiter. Hey, why don't you let him try one of your special cookies? He's got a sweet tooth, you know. Wait a minute. Cookies for dogs? That's normally a big... No. Regular dogs can't eat cookies, especially chocolate ones. You're right. Kids, remember that in real life, cookies and chocolate are not safe for dogs. But some things tell me Jupiter isn't exactly a regular dog. Is he? It's a mystery. Indeed, Jupiter might just be the only dog in the universe who can safely enjoy cookies. So that's a story for later. Really? You think Jupiter would like my cookies? I'm sure he would. Come on, let's go see him. As evening approached, Mirko headed to the backyard to feed Jupiter. The sky was starting to turn a beautiful shade of orange and pink. Dinner time, Jupiter! Come on, get it! Oh, can Jupiter try my cookies too? Dogs like cookie, right? I'm not sure if dog should eat cookies, Michaela. Just one tiny piece, pretty please. Look at his face, he wants to try them. Before anyone called object, Michaela had already offered Jupiter a small piece. To everyone's surprise, he seems to absolutely love it. See? Jupiter knows how good cooking when he tasted it. Now it's your turn, big brother. But before Mirko called a response, Mom's voice called from inside. Dinner's ready, everyone. Michaela, did you wash your hands? They were covered in cookie dough earlier. The family gathered around the dinner table. The warm aroma of Mama's cookie filling the air. Michaela, as usual, was full of energy and stories. Oh, here's the new joke today. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it was feeling crummy? No, because it was feeling crumbly. Get it? Because cookies crumble. These cookie spoons are really taking the biscuits. Get it? Biscuits. Oh, never mind. Speaking of cookies, Michaela, why don't you tell everyone about your baking adventures today? Well, first I had to make them special shapes. No boring round cookies for me. Then I added my secret ingredient. Secret ingredient? Don't be worried. I'll have to wait and see. But Jupiter approved. Well, if Jupiter approved, there must be something special. Speaking of Jupiter, is anyone noticed he's been acting a bit different lately? Oh my god, I'm excited. How different? Different? It's just the best dog ever. Yeah, I didn't see anything different that. Alright, time to clean up. Michaela, help me with the dishes. They've got some work emails to catch up on. Mirko, weren't you saying something about a new game on your tablet? Yeah, it's this cool memory matching game. Want to try it before bed? After dishes. I bet can beat your high score. Family game. My memory game is a simpler too. Trying to remember which tree branch I slept on. Is everyone settled into their evening activities, Mirko opened the memory game his tablet. The game awarded a gold medal for finish in 6 guesses. Let's see if we can win the medal. Well guys, 6 try. First one. And the other one. Oh. This one. And 2. Let's go. This one. The white choice. Brown area. 4. White. Damn. Good try, but it took more than 6 attempts. Maybe next time. Or you can watch the ad to play one more end. Blah blah blah. As night fell and stars began to twinkle outside, everyone prepared for bed. Mirko was just getting comfortable under his cover, thinking about the day's event. What a day! The science experiment, helping Mr. Reynolds, tell us mysterious cookies. Peace and quiet at last. Doing stories like this, that usually means. Suddenly, a strange humming sound filled the air, followed by an otherworldly glow outside the window. What in the world? The light outside grew brighter, casting eerie shadow that danced across Mirko's bedroom walls. It wasn't like any light he'd seen before. It seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. Finally, I was wondering when I went get to the good part. Should I have to say, these aliens have impeccable timing right at bedtime. Mirko rushed to check Michaela's room next door, but found it empty. Her bed hadn't even been slept in. Michaela, where are you? From downstairs came Jupiter's urgent barking, not his usually friendly bark, something more alarming. Racing to the backyard, Mirko's eye widened at the impossible sight before him. A small silver UFO hovered in the air, its surface gleaming with strange symbols, and there, caught in a beam of light, he saw his sister. He was almost speechless with astonishment. Michaela, no! Put her down! But it was too late. The UFOs and giants hummed louder, and as a flash of light, it zoomed away into the night sky, taking Michaela with it. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming. It's not a dream, Mirko. We can still catch them. Jupiter? You can talk? Oh, what? I'm not exactly your average-haired dog. I'm from the Dog Star, sent here to protect your family. Third, I suppose I did a very good job tonight. A stalking space dog? Well, that explains why he enjoyed these special cookies so much. Should I have to say, plot twist go. This one's quite the thread. Quick, follow me. There's some things I need to show you. Some things I kept hidden all this time. Hidden? What else could possibly be hidden tonight? Oh, I bet it's something good. A spaceship, perhaps? To knowing dogs, it could just be a really impressive bone collection. Jupiter led Mirko to his doghouse, rocking with purpose despite the late hour. The backyard was eerily quiet after the UFO's departure, with only crickets chirping in the distance. You might want to step back a bit. transformation can be quite impressive. Jupiter places a paw on a seemingly ordinary patch of ground near his doghouse. Suddenly, the earth began to rumble, and the humble doghouse started to transform in ways that defied explanation. First, my dog hulks, and now this. The doghouse split apart like an elaborate puzzle box, its wall finding and shifting to reveal something that made Mirko's jive drop. A sleek, silver spacecraft that seemed to glow in the moonlight. Welcome to the Cosmic Canine Cruiser. You didn't think I spent all the time in my doghouse just napping, did you? Guys, this is the end of the first episode of a tiny space adventure. Let's go, put follow in my channel and go with a like. Thank you so much for staying in the LTV channel on YouTube. We see in the other episode, the next episode. Let's go, guys.